Okay, good. I was very afraid that some of the things I had set prior came back, but everything looks good. Also, I didn't get the notification. I didn't get the thing telling me, oh man, errors. I didn't get that for streaming either. I think we finally figured it out, guys. I think it's finally fixed. Oh my word. After a week and a half, we finally figured it out. Maybe. I'm sure it'll be back tomorrow or something, but anyway. Hello, Twitch, YouTube if you don't skip. My name is Dustin Echoes. I am not a writer. And I thought today we'd do something a little bit different instead of just chilling here. That we'd go over and, you know, check out some anime I enjoy. I'm sure you can tell by the audio I am still unusually loud in comparison to how I've been, but I need to figure these settings out. That is something I'll probably do over the weekend, but we'll just have to wait and see. So I rearranged the collab / border room scene I had to better fit what I'm doing with this. Oh, have the music in here. Hold on. What do I have it to? I have that low. Okay. I want to make sure that I also have some like background music for you guys, so that way it's not just me. I don't want it to just be me because I feel like just me is boring. But yeah, now we've got a little bit of a thing here. Now the thing is I actually didn't think, how would I do this? Yeah, I didn't think this far ahead. I need to find a way, because right now the way I have this set is I have the chat, but I have it like on the side. But yeah, now it's like all, you can tell now that it definitely was the same border thing, which I think you can faintly see in the back. Yeah, now it's gone. There we go. Looks a bit better now. So, I don't know how much of this I'll go with. I doubt I'm going to go for the full, what is this, 50? 5 by 5. So 25. I doubt I'll go to 25, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now I need to fix this, because it's now all... What's a funny word to use? Cattywampus? Alright. So, if anybody in chat actually, you know, talks, I do apologize. I'm probably not going to be seeing it. But I'll check back and make sure that there's at least something going on. So I can change the options. So you know what, we'll go with 9 anime. We'll start with the 9 anime I like the most, and then we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, if you guys like the options I have, then, you know, cool. If you don't, then, you know, that's cool too. Everybody's allowed to like what they like. Though I'm always down for more recommendations. Now, obviously, what I'm going to put at number 1 it was not even a question for me. I love Mob Psycho 100. It is absolutely, no question, my favorite anime. And what's funny about this too is I have no interest in One Punch Man. I've watched a few episodes. I think I said this during the like one of the events, whichever one had whichever one had One Punch Man. And I was just like, I don't really know much about it. And before I saw Mob Psycho, I was thinking it was going to be the same thing. I was just not going to be that interested. I immediately got hooked. I love this anime. This is easily my number one. It's everything afterwards that's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm trying to think now because I have until, well, I have 20 minutes left roughly to decide on my remaining top 8 anime. And there's a lot of options that I do really like. So, let's see. Would I put this at number 2? I will probably rearrange this because I'll put just like the anime that I immediately think of that I like. So, why is it not popping up? There we go. I do really like ReZero. I don't know if I'd put it number 2 of my favorite anime of all time, but I do really like it. Out of the, I guess you could say, the Katakawa lineup of isekai anime, this is absolutely my favorite. And I have jumped ahead in the manga a bit to see certain things because I don't want to be fully spoiled because I'm watching this with a friend that I have just recently gotten into the anime. And I want us to have as much of a blind experience as possible, but I do know some things that will happen in the anime that I am super excited to hear their reaction to. It's one of those things where it's like, you know what's gonna happen, and you just know it's gonna be a fun reaction time. And again, just overall, the story I really do like. I know a couple of my friends that have watched it aren't that interested in the overall story because they think, oh, Subaru is a bad protagonist, or, you know, it just doesn't have, like, the story that they want to watch. And again, that's fine. If they don't like it, they don't have to. I'm not going to force somebody to like something that I do. But if they do like it, then we get something to talk about. So that's always fun. Now, what else would I put up here? I would put this on here. Taxi You. Yeah, I more recently watched Odd Taxi. I think it was last year, the year before or something. This was really fun. This was a fun little anime that took a lot of turns I was not expecting. And because I was watching the sub, it was really weird hearing Kiryu out of nowhere, like as the Yakuza mob boss or whatever. I was like, is that Kiryu? Hello? And obviously most of my friends watch in dub, so I'm like in here with sub, and I'm like, guys, it's Kiryu, and it's like, oh, that's cool. But, you know, this was a good one. I will say, the movie that came out afterwards kinda ruined the experience a little bit for me at the end. But it wasn't like, oh man, horrible, hate it, truly the worst thing in history of mankind or anything. It was just, I didn't really like it that much. Just, not because it wasn't good. It was a good little movie. But it kind of took away from the ending to me. At least to me, for a bit. I was just thinking of one too. Oh yeah. Now if it will actually find it. There we go. Fruits Basket, absolutely. I have not watched the original, but I have watched all of the remake and the movie. The movie I also didn't like, funny enough. Seems to be a problem with the anime movies I don't tend to like. But I still thought it was sweet. And again, it is one of those probably cultural differences with the parents. It was a bit weird. But that's just me with my Western brain. Maybe it's normal there, I don't know. But I also don't want to say too much on these. I've just now realized I've not really been saying any spoilers too much. But I have been talking briefly about some things in like a very roundabout way, I guess you could say. I do want people to watch these. Some of these are probably a bit more mainstream than others. And again, it is all a matter of preference. Speaking of a matter of preference, one that I know not a lot of people are going to be interested in. This is such a sweet anime. It is so adorable, and it makes me want to go camping. It genuinely makes me want to go camping. Now, I have gone camping in the past. I grew up around a lot of woods, so camping was a natural thing for me to kind of experience. But the camping in this show is so majestic, because whenever I think of camping as a kid, I was always just in the woods. There was no like grand vistas or anything like that. But in this, it's like, oh man, this was a journey. You felt like you had to take the time to actually experience what was around you, which again is a matter of, you know, where you grow up is a huge contributing factor. But oh my word, I would probably actually put Laid Back Campfire up, but I will adjust that afterwards. Can you actually move these? You can, okay. Yeah, I'd actually probably put this like this. Actually, that's fine there. Okay. Now, let's see. What other anime do I really like? Because we're already past halfway. We're pretty good. We're pretty solid right now with just 5. Let's see. I probably should put this on here, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult to put it on here, because I don't really consider this one of my favorite animes, but I am debating putting RWBY up there. But putting RWBY up there is the same thing as like putting Avatar: The Last Airbender. They're really good. I mean, that's actually not a great comparison in terms of quality, but in terms of origin, it's the same thing. If I put RWBY up here, I would have to put Avatar, because that easily would blow it out. But I'm trying to be a bit more of the traditionalist anime, but I kind of want to be a bit of a stinker. Oh yeah, let's put the live action one. Oh, I would absolutely, like, if we're actually including this, then it would be number 3. Absolutely. It is such a good show. This is, again, of course, a show that a lot of people grew up with. And it's always so fun to show it to people that didn't watch it growing up at all. Be it because they were too young, they were too old, what have you. But when you get people to actually sit down and watch it, it is such a feeling. It is a sense of passing the torch, I guess you could say. Because you're finally showing something to somebody that has never had this experience. It is so good. But we still have 3 more at least before we hit the hour. So, what would I put here? But What is a recent anime I've watched, actually? Because there is an anime I want to put on here, but at the same time, I don't, because I feel like it just adds to the love of it, but it is honestly really good. So I will go ahead and put it in here. I'm not going to try to spell alchemist. Okay, I guess I have to put... Does it not have Brotherhood? I guess it doesn't have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh, wait, nope, there it is. Oh, it's because it's one word. That's why. Okay. I was like thinking, why isn't Brotherhood on here? I am not putting Full Metal Alchemist on this. Can I move you to like number 9? I can. Okay, cool. Oh my word. I was like thinking, do I have to put Full Metal Alchemist on here? Now, this is the thing. A long time ago, I watched the original Full Metal Alchemist, and it was okay. I liked it up until about halfway, and then I don't know what it is. Something about the story just like took such a weird deviation that it just completely lost the plot to me. And then, I think it was just the beginning of this year or late last year, I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And basically the entire plot of the original Full Metal Alchemist was done in the first season. And then it was like, wait, there are 4 more seasons on Netflix to watch of this? What in the world is gonna happen? And then it became this sense of not just like your traditional shonen style anime, like there was a lot of espionage and trickery and trying to piece things together. And it was so good. By the time I reached the end, I was just thinking, this didn't deserve to be this good because there was so much going against it going in. But I guess it's one of those things where it goes to show you really should focus on what the source material delivers and build upon what makes that good. Not just do it halfway and then just be like, oh, well, we need to finish this, so we'll just make something up. Something that some anime I am a bit afraid are going to do. It is, again, you've had, the original Full Metal Alchemist. I'm worried that something like Shield Hero, that's going to happen too. I don't think I have to worry about stuff like One Piece or ReZero, because our pace is pretty good with that. Especially since One Piece just will never end. I refuse to believe that there is actually an ending to One Piece. It'll just keep going until Oda, unfortunately, passes away. And then when he does, it'll be revealed what the One Piece is. But yeah. It may not be my favorite, but Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood does at least deserve to be in my top 9. I owe it that much. Because it was a surprisingly good show. I have almost no complaints. And I'm not going to talk about what my complaints are because I only have about 7 minutes till the hour change. So that still leaves 2 more spots. If I were to think of other anime, what would they be? There's a lot of options of things I do like. But I don't want to just fill it up with similar things. I'm sure you can tell, like, this is a wide variety of different stuff. No, I don't want to put that in there. I was thinking Licorice Recoil, but I don't think that'd be in my top 9. I do like it. I do think it's a cute time, and it's got very good comedy, but it's not like a top 9 for me. What would be the other two? I wish I could check to see the anime I have watched right now anyway, because I don't have Crunchyroll on this Xbox because, I mean, to be fair, I don't know what it is. It just glitches out for some reason on this monitor. I think it might just be a sense because it's detecting the capture card, perhaps. So that might be the reason why. Do I want to put... Because I did like this a lot, actually. I felt a sense of relatability with this one. I did really like Free Ren. I thought for a second it was like there was something else, and I just misspelled it. But yeah, I'd probably put that at number 8. I did really like Free Ren. It took a while for me to kind of get into it, but I think after Fern and Free Ren kind of like grouped up and left on their journey, I think that's when I was like, oh, I see the resemblance between me and Free Ren. At least how I used to be. Because I was very much, well, I still kind of am. I'm very emotionally separated from most people, but that's just due to a whole series of different things. It's not because I'm a 1,000-year-old elf. But yeah, I did really like Free Ren. I guess that just leaves one more. There is one I want to put on here, but I haven't finished it yet. So I don't think I can do that. I'm mostly putting up things that either have already finished or have finished at least their current season. Which is why, coincidentally enough, the entire middle row is stuff that hasn't been finished yet. That wasn't intended. I just now kind of realized it's like the way that this kind of works is that, at least based off of Mob and Fruits Basket, this column is just 3 seasons. The middle column is all things that are still going, and then the third column is stuff that has been completed within like its time. Like this one's a bit more of like the general one, I guess. But whatever number 7 will be, I need to decide. What would I put? What is one more anime? I'm also trying to think, like, comparing everything that is put up here so far, what would be something to stand up with all of these? Do I just put something I personally like, but wouldn't consider in the top 9? Or do I really pay attention? Because I've got 2 minutes left before I feel comfortable swapping over. You can faintly hear me clickety-clacketing. Okay, I'll stop. Couldn't help it. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is... It is really difficult to kind of decide on one thing. Because there's been a good amount of anime. And, again, preference is always a major contributing factor to certain things. So, I don't know what my preference is with this. This is all just an absolute mess. So, with that being the case, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... Oh, wait, nope, I know what it is. I totally wasn't buying time at all. Yeah. There you go. Chainsaw Man is good. I absolutely would put it there. I don't know why it took me so long to think of Chainsaw Man, because I really liked Chainsaw Man. I thought that was such a good show, and I'm super looking forward to the movie. Because it was one of those things when the season was done, and I was like, there is a possibility that this won't get another season. So I'm just gonna look to see what the entire rest of the story is going to be up to where it's currently at. And when I looked into what the next arc is, like the next major arc, I was thinking, okay, this isn't gonna be a season, this is gonna be a movie. Because it is a bit disjointed enough from the main story that they could get away with it being a movie, and it is short enough for them to condense it into a movie. And then when it was announced that it was, I was like thinking, one of the times I'm happy to be right. But there you go. We had a system going, and now it kind of got a bit ruined here, but you know what? Let's go ahead and reorganize. I would definitely put Chainsaw Man above ReZero. Do I like this lineup? I'm trying to think of Odd Taxi without thinking of the movie. I think, honestly, I might put ReZero in last. I do like ReZero, don't get me wrong. Well, actually, maybe second to last. Well, Full Metal Alchemist is over, so that does have the advantage. I think this is good. Because, again, you have something that's done, something that's going, something that's done, something that's done, something that's going, something that's done, something that's going, something that's done, something that's going. So it's a little unfair to compare something that you really like that is finished versus something that you really like but is not done at all yet. So it's a little difficult to compare. But in terms of what it is right now, because it is completed, I would probably put Full Metal Alchemist above ReZero. Alright. I think that is solid enough of a completion on this. We've already gone a couple minutes past what I would have liked. But that's alright. We'll go ahead and swap back over to the PC stuff. Oh, you can actually see the game. Don't mind that. But yeah. We're gonna go ahead and say hello to YouTube for people that skipped right over that. And, you know, get ready to play the game. Let's go. Hello, YouTube. My name is Dustin Echoes. I am not a writer. And today, we're going to be playing some more RWBY Arrowfell. It has a... It's been a bit since we played, so I'm probably going to forget a lot of different things. So please bear with me on that. And also bear with me the clickety-clacketing that you're about to be hearing, because I now need to readjust all of the stream information, because I have to do that manually. But yeah, don't mind that. And we'll swap right on over to the game. There we go. Oh, gotta get the console audio coming in. Alright, so hopefully today we'll be able to get a little bit further than where we had gotten, because I really kind of just lost the actual plot of where I was going. Now, I'm also going to be kind of forgetting how to play this game. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't remember fully what I'm doing. I think I'm supposed to be getting a... Alright, I need to save up 4 more of these for an achievement. But I think I need to be looking for grape soda, which I'm sure is like a drop at the end of somewhere. Alright. She just barely was not able to hit me. Oh, okay. Was not expecting that. Nice try. Can't hit me that way. Now for YouTube, if you guys skipped over, I just did a whole little 3x3 favorite anime thing. Okay, that's gonna be a really annoying thing to do. Okay, can I please jump? That'd be great. Thanks, RWBY. Please make it. Okay, I just needed to get up there. Okay. Alright, this is not going that well. Was really kind of hoping for more energy for the aura, but I guess this will have to do. Okay. Alright. Hey, could you come over here? Alright, that's how you do it. It was right trigger to do the rose petal dash. Okay, I tried hitting it, it didn't want to work. That's nice, thanks game. Okay. Oh, nice heart. I actually need that. Alright, what we got? Oh, skill point. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, I wanted to jump over game, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. Okay, I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough space to do any of that right now, I guess. Okay. Okay, I'm having a hard time. Like I said, I am not accustomed to this game right now. Okay. I wanted to not go down here. I just got that smacked right in my face. Okay. Great. Well, who's ready to restart? We have made next to no progress now. We just know that down has a skill point. Okay, could you not? Thank you. Dang it. Okay, I did not time that right. Don't worry, I'm getting slightly better. Maybe. That was not the time I needed a hard game. Alright, just come back on down. Wow, okay, that one was a lot better than the last time I had to deal with her. Alright, okay. That went way better. Yeah, no real point in trying to fight them. Alright, back to needing only 3 more of these for the achievement. Alright, yeah, just don't attack me, actually. That'd be great if you could keep doing it like that. Okay, and just stand there. Maybe the game just realizes how stupid I am. Oh, jeez, I almost ran right into that. Wow, cannot believe that actually worked. Okay, this is actually going a lot better. But now we are in unknown territory. Technically. I'm trying to adjust my hair now. It's getting like right in my ears and it's messing with the... It's like tickling my ears while I have my earbuds in and it's kind of irritating. Ooh, he almost got the rock off. But yeah, the reason, again, I didn't put RWBY in my top 9 is a good handful of reasons, but it's just because the quality is super inconsistent. At least in my opinion. It just never feels like they can keep a good amount of momentum going for that show. Like, I really liked Volume 9, personally. I know that one was kind of a bit of a divisive volume, but I feel like Volume 9 was the step in the right direction. And I liked Ice Queendom, even though that's a bit more of like a departure type of thing. But between volumes 5, especially volume 5, and volume 7, and a bit of 8. Actually, a good amount of 8, so yeah, both of those. They just were never consistent, I felt, with story. What the heck? Is that not where I get the grape soda? Alright. Oh, this is not... These aren't enemies. My bad. I just chopped her head off by accident. Did you just come from the main street? Well, you've reached the magnificent Atlas Heights. It's been a bit rough lately in the main street and downtown areas, but here in the Atlas Heights, everything is a bit more elegant. Alright. Until not long ago, I lived in the settlement called Crossed. When the Grimm came and raised the land raw, holy cow, my house was torn down too. I escaped, of course, but my entire curio collection was left behind. The best thing in my collection, none other than an ancient artifact. I wonder if it withstood the destruction. If it isn't Team RWBY, looks like you've reached Atlas Heights. I suppose I shouldn't have put it past you to catch up with me. Eventually. Harriet! It's a relief to see a familiar face. We've arrived through Atlas Main Street and... Hostile forces have been deployed. I know. They're on patrol throughout the entire stretch of Atlas Main Street and downtown areas. They were ready to rough us up left and right. What's the big idea with them being around like that? No clue. It bears further investigation without a doubt. And that just happens to be today's mission. Can't we apprehend them and find out where they came from? My fists are ready to do all the questioning. We wouldn't want to rouse and provoke our unknown opponent at this time. Better to keep gathering first. Keep gathering data first, and only fight when necessary. They're not run-of-the-mill street thugs either. Didn't you observe anything out of the ordinary about them? Now that you mention it, knuckle spikes, a stiletto knife, and a giant arm that giant arm bat. Their weaponry was unusual and advanced. Aesops have some fresh intel that suggests a weapons furnishing operation may have taken place in the Southern Coast dust mine. My mine? Mine? Which has since been cleared out. The timing is no coincidence. I'm all but certain investigating that place will yield clues. Here, let me show you where the dust mine is located real quick. Oh, it's all the way down there. Think you can make haste and go check it out? Thanks.
Of course.
Of course, but what should we be looking for exactly? Scraps of weapon tech as evidence. Any left behind would be ideal. In fact, if you could collect 3 weapon tech parts, we'd have enough to file a detailed report for General Ironwood. From there, we can launch an investigation into their origins. It'd be great to know exactly where what we're up against. Leave it to us, Harriet. We'll go search the dust mine and help figure out just what's going on with these new enemies. Alright, hurry on over to the dust mine. I dream of one day visiting Tumak ruins. You ever heard of it? The ruins are quite beautiful and full of rich history. In fact, the tribes that lived there long ago left behind so much to see that it paints a picture of life and in the remnant of the past. Unfortunately, people can't visit these days because it's overrun with Grimm. But I hear there is a conservation effort underway. And we got ourselves a new store. Welcome back! There's plenty to buy. Yeah, we only have enough for 1 skill point. Plus we would need to save up to get an extra heart, so we might need to do some grinding for money at some point. But we'll do that eventually. Atlas definitely has the bustling Atlas definitively has a bustling nightlife with its opera houses, clubs, and fine dining. But that affluence really seems to attract all sorts of troublemaking mobsters and goons. I sure wish the Atlas government would do something about it. Alright. Okay, so I definitely missed wherever the grape soda is. And I could go and do those things now, but I've already got, like, other stuff I need to do. I'm assuming I don't have the grape soda anyway. So we'll go ahead and go back through here real quick. Do a little bit of grinding. Try to get some money out of this. And then, and there's Harriet. Or not Harriet, I don't remember your name, I'm sorry. I just remember you're the one that can stop time. Stop time, there we go. My throat just died for some reason. Why do you keep running? Just do the attack right there. Alright. Now, this is probably the transition point between the west and east. Ow. That's my assumption, anyway. So, what I'm going to do is... we're going to try to see if I can make the jumps that I thought I couldn't make, but no promises on continuingly trying to do it. Because I think that's the only path I can really take that I haven't gone yet. Also, if you do hear any, like, wind in the background, I do have the window slightly open, because I just want some fresh air. You can tell based off of how stuffy my nose sounds. Alright. So yeah. We tried getting there, didn't succeed. Okay, you can't make that. Yeah, and there's no way of making it there, it looks like. Probably the way that we're supposed to do that, because I remember Weiss gets this ability where she can summon 2 of these. And that's probably how we're supposed to get over there. And I don't think there's any other path that we haven't taken. Again, it would have been great if this game had a map. Alright, so we'll go ahead and leave here, since I don't think, again, I can make this just yet. So we'll head to these ruins. This actually would be 2 things, I think. Because if this is, what's his name? Marrow, I think his name was. So get his thing done, hopefully, and then also get the thing for that one guy. That was like, oh man, I want to go and see those ruins. Okay. Yeah. If anybody's watching this, what are your thoughts on RWBY? Especially since it might actually get its 10th volume at some point. I'm personally hoping that it does, but at the same time I also wonder if it's worth it. It's one of those things where it's like, it's difficult to kind of be excited for something because it's always had like problems, one reason or another. Whether it's because it's like the earlier volumes, so the quality of the, not the animation, but the style hasn't like reached its prime yet. But the animation itself is not nearly as good as it used to be in comparison to like how things could have been. Because obviously, when you look at the fighting, earlier volumes are better because again it's Monty. It's like it's got that flair to it. Some of the fights in later volumes do still hold up, I think.
Oh.
Team RWBY, it appears you as well have joined me in Tumak Ruins. For this mission, I understand we're to depend on you for assistance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like, whatever you need, just let us know. As your history lessons have no doubt taught you, Tumak Ruins is a formal remnant heritage site. That is, it's a protected location that carries a great deal of significance to humanity. Nope, totally did not know that. Dating back to before the Great War, the artifacts here tell a story of remnant as it once was. Rather, they did. It is unfortunate, but in recent times, well-meaning historians have made off with the very artifacts that called this location home for thousands of years. Oh, that's terrible. In the effort to restore Tumak Ruins to a location in which visitors may absorb its rich history, we are to recover the ancient artifacts. The problem is, they could be anywhere by now, near and far. I'm searching for 3 more ancient artifacts total. I'll be investigating the immediate vicinity. But if you could, please remain watchful for those throughout Solitas.
Sure.
Throughout Solitas? They could literally be anywhere? Not the easiest task, but we'll keep an eye out. And we'll get a skill point. Let's go! I think we're at 9 now. Oh no, we got 10. There's the achievement. Let's go! I think that was the only skill point hoarding achievement we needed, right? Okay, these are all secret. Weiss, Blake, Yang. I do need to actually focus on getting those at some point. Projectile kills and max out skills. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so let's give everybody some skill points. Actually, this would probably be pretty good to get for everybody. Then do range damage. Well, maybe not for everybody. We'll kind of like do it like this. There we go. Since these two, Blake and RWBY, are definitely more range characters, Weiss and Yang are close. More so. Okay, we still have one more. I guess we'll give it to RWBY. Give everybody at least one as soon as possible. And I should focus on getting the other characters' achievements as well. Now, is it to use it or to just defeat? That's going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, see, like, that's going to be a bit of an issue because, again, these enemies are either stronger than this attack or they just will blow up before the attack can actually go off. But we'll try to get it. Oh, this actually works. It'd only be 1 Beowulf, but you know what? That's 1 more than we had before. trying to get as close as possible to get as many of these hits in as I can. Ooh, that one had 2. Let's go. Alright, I think in the future I'm going to test out... Actually, I could do this right now after I kill this guy. Okay. So, that was a good handful of those. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to test this out. So, 1. So that does 2 attacks. So, okay, so that will take out in 6 hits from Weiss. So if we do 4, so 1, 2, and then we do this. Okay. It's only getting in 1 hit. There we go. Okay, so it's 2 main hits, which would actually be 4 hits from Weiss, and then we probably could get away with, like, if we can get a good strike from this. So right now is 3, unless we can get like a good double hit. Alright. Now we know. That's progress. We're learning. Okay. Dang it, I was 1 off. Oh, this we could actually probably get a couple of you guys in here. Since that little lemur can't seem to get up here, maybe we can actually get him with this. Yeah, there we go. See? That's progress, baby. It's not going to be quick progress, but it's progress nonetheless. Dang it, he was way too far away. Come on. I don't know, I probably should have actually tried to hit him a few more times because he's probably got a lot more health than that of a Beowulf. Okay, well. And that killed him. Well, that was a waste of time, everybody. I'm so sorry. Oh, we got 2 of you. Alright, now if we can actually just keep getting these hits in. Ow! Little lemur hit me. Oh! You're not supposed to be up here! There we go. See, that was some good hits. Okay, that definitely looks like it can go up somewhere at some point. But yeah, just going straight ahead is probably not the smartest idea, especially now we're in an ambush. Okay, okay. Let's get out of that. Alright. Get out of here, you little lemurs. Alright, now play the slow game. But you know what? It's gonna hit a lot of people up here. Is that 2 Beowulfs in there? Yeah, that is. I was like thinking, that looks a bit weird for 1. So I was thinking, wait, no, there's 2 around here. Where's the second one? Ah, it was there. Yeah, everybody enjoy your little drinks right now. But yeah, I've been thinking on what the next big game will be, and I don't think it'll be Pokemon. I think Pokemon will be dedicated to just one day of the week, so that way we can kind of get like the most enjoyment out of it possible. Which again, reminder, I will be starting Pokemon Let's Go Eevee tomorrow. So, I guess you got that to look forward to. I'm hoping I can get the other Pokemon games before Legends EA, because I am going to be buying that game. And I may or may not have pre-ordered it, so that way we can do the thing of getting one of the starter plushies, and then whatever plushie we get, that will be the starter for when I do the playthrough. I totally didn't do that. But I do have a couple of Pokemon games. I've got Let's Go. I have one of the Gen 8 games. I guess next would be... what would be the Gen 4 remake, then Legends Arceus, and then a Gen 9 title. Oh, excuse me. The problem is like those games are still so expensive. Because again, Nintendo, they never lower their prices. So I have to kind of decide what particular Pokemon game would I want to get, because no matter what, even if I can get a good deal, the cheapest I can ever find it is $40-something. Which I could get away with spending that. Do I want to? Not particularly. Oh wow, we already got Weiss's thing done? Alright, cool. Alright, so what do we have to do for Blake? Okay, defeat enemies with the shadow symbols. Okay, because she can attack with it. Ow. Alright, come back over here, buddy. Oh, me summoning it killed. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, I don't remember Blake's ability being that overpowered. I'm probably gonna really use it a lot now. Oh, we got goggles. Nice. Well, that's Marrow's thing done. But yeah. I'll worry about getting more Pokemon games for after I beat my Gen 8 title. And then we'll figure it out from there. Okay, I need to go back up the other way. But yeah, in terms of Pokemon, what would you say is your favorite? From any of the generations. It doesn't have to be like your #1 favorite, or it could just be the one you like the most in a most recent Pokemon title. Wow, that is actually so good. This is so nice. Okay, that does not mimic the gun. Alright. Ow. Okay, well, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, or a bat and a lemur. You know, as the saying goes. I would certainly hope so. Alright, never said mine. Probably my favorite Pokemon would have to be Absol. I'm a Gen 3. Oh, you meant my... Okay. I thought you were just saying, yeah, VTubers remind me of anime. I was like, I would hope so. I don't really know what mine would remind you of. Now you have me curious. Now I'm thinking, am I a character in an anime and I just don't even know it yet? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm a Gen 3 Pokemon player. That was the one that I finally got to own my own copies. I didn't make it, no. The artist that did make it, I have in the Twitch, like, About Me page. So if you want to check him out and the stuff he does, I would definitely recommend it. He's got a lot of pretty cool models that he's done that I've seen. Ooh, new skill point. Let's see, who do we want to use this on? We'll give it to Weiss. Try to even this out as much as possible. But yeah, I really do like this. I like this model. I definitely think it was worth it, getting this. But yes, I never actually properly welcomed you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having yourself a good day. Just here playing some RWBY Arrowfell. Tried to get all of the achievements in it on Xbox. Here we go, finally hit that thing. Let's see, was there any other paths that I could take? Ooh, jeez. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Never mind, it's not a problem anymore. Hey, you're not going anywhere. Ow. Okay, let's see. Is there any other path back here? I don't remember there was another path that I could take right away. Not without making any more progress. Okay, I cannot seem to hit that. Blake seems to not be able to hit things at a higher angle, I guess. Okay. Yeah, just stand right there. I will gladly take you just taking those hits. Oh, jeez, that startled me. Yeah, hopefully this will work out. Alright, come on over. There we go. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, there is a path down here. I forgot about this. Never mind, I guess I didn't forget about this. Unless, wait, is this the path I came from? We'll check. We'll go left. See where we go. Oh, Penny.
Salutations!
Salutations, my friends. Penny? What are you doing here? I continue to carry forth my official protector duty.
Wait,
Right, but, we're in the middle of ruins. Don't bother reasoning, RWBY. Maybe the circuitry in her brain has rusted over. I assure you, the sealant coating on my brain chips prevents 99.7% of rust. Yeah, sure. Hey, so, do we know what the thing Penny's stand... I can't read, apparently. Hey, so do we know what that thing Penny's standing next to is, or what? Well, I've never seen anything like it before today. The mysterious gate harbors a magnetic field. I cannot identify the source. The gate remains closed.
Huh.
And a gate like that in the middle of ruins is pretty unusual. I have accessed both my internal and networked knowledge banks, and find no entry on mysterious magnetic field gates. Team, we don't have time for this. The A-subs are counting on us, remember?
Oh.
Right, sorry, Penny. I hope you'll figure out what you're trying to do here. Peace be with you all. Alright, bye, Penny. Still didn't hit that. I am horrible at doing that. Okay, I don't think there's any other paths that I can take now. Except for just going straight to the left. Okay, I think that was just more me hitting it. Alright, come on. Come on, big guy. Come on over here. There we go. Just in time, too. Alright, so I think that's about it I can do for the ruins for now. But I can go back and talk to Marrow and give him his goggles. Oh, he just came right over. Was not expecting that, actually. That startled me. Dude, that is actually such a good skill. Again, I do not remember it being that good. Hey, that wouldn't happen to be... my goggles! Did you bring that for me? All the way from Tumak Ruins? Wow, you went through all that trouble? Don't mention it. I think with that, my mission for the day is about wrapped up. You really helped me out of a bind. I don't have any way to show my things, but here. Oh, hey, the grape soda. People... oh, people like grape soda. I pushed the wrong button on the vending machine.
Wait,
This seems perfectly good. What's the matter with it? Maybe you like grape soda, but I sure don't. False advertisement on the soda! I'm more of an oolong tea guy myself. Alright, well now we have the soda to give to Elm. Or not Elm. I keep getting all their names mixed up. I want to remember your name so badly, but I can't. Oh, it is Elm. You got some grape soda?
Hmm?
That's for me, isn't it? Aw, yeah. That's the stuff. Huh. It's a little room temperature-ish. Well, that's alright. Did you happen to find any intel on... Team Briar? Right. Well, what I can tell you is there isn't any such registered team in the Atlesian Special Operations Unit Discovery, or Directory. I almost nailed that too. In fact, the name isn't found in any Huntsman database at all, which means they may well be unlicensed mercenaries. That seems to check out with what we've heard. So mysterious. Well, thanks for checking. Let us know if you hear anything else. And enjoy your soda. Alright, well, glad we confirmed that they are indeed mercenaries, something that we did already know. I guess we'll go ahead and go down here to the dust mines. To the mines! I yearn for the mines. Alright. Come on, there we go. Oh, that's creepy looking. Hey, get back here. Okay, you, I didn't mean come back down here like that. Ow. Okay. Start with going up. Nailed it. That's another skill point. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I think Blake is next? Yep. Alright. you go? There you are. Well, at least one of you are. Oh, I thought you were gonna go down. Oh, and that's Blake's done. All right, cool. All right, and I'm assuming that that's just gonna Yang's is just gonna be the ground pound. Ow! I'm really gonna need to put a let's say focus up, her defense up. Okay, I was expecting you to do like a charge attack. You have not done so. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, so they actually do have a range attack. Oh, I need that. Thank you. Oh, and now we've got an ambush. Okay. Oh wow, I actually was able to dodge that. Let's go. Ow. Oh boy. Please die. Okay. Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. We might have to pull a Weiss sit up in here. It's the coward's way, but you know what? It's an effective way. It's a legitimate strategy. Ow! It is a legitimate strategy. It is working. There we go. See? Legitimate strategy indeed. Okay, I was kind of hoping you would come down here, but I guess not. Come on. There we go. It takes 3 major punches. I don't think that'll hit. Yeah, it didn't hit. That actually really surprisingly helped out. Okay, well. That certainly could have gone better. Oh, and we need Blake for this. Perfect. Another skill point? Or an artifact? Oh, an artifact, actually. Let's go. Making some progress. I need some energy real bad. Yeah, you need energy badly. Ow. There we go, there's some energy. Nice. Oh, what? Whee! What is this? That's an unexpected glitch. Never seen this before. Okay, I mean, yeah, just I get invincibility frames. Go Yang. Hey, come on. Come on down here. Charge at me. Oh, hey, you actually did it. Okay, well, I can't seem to hit you from that angle, and I don't want to risk getting hit myself. Alright. I actually really didn't need that, thank you. Okay. Did he actually dodge that? Where are you going? I don't think so. Nice. And that's another skill point. Let's go. Dude, okay. Not gonna lie, the fact that she has invincibility frames is pretty nice. I do not remember her having that, but then again, I also don't... Oh, I should have tested to see if the other girls have that glitch too. That would have been funny. Maybe if we get back up there. Alright, do your charge. Thank you. Wow, okay, you just kind of got... Alright, cool. You guys just do that up there. That's so nice of you. Oh, now you do that. That's so sweet. Okay, I guess it's not fully invincibility frames. I guess it was just like perfectly out of that range of attack. And I do know I still need to do actual range attacks to get on that achievement. Alright, come on, dude. Alright, that's not what I wanted you to do at all. Again, that's not what I want you to do. Charge at me! Oh my word, dude. Really? Okay. Where the heck did he go? Okay, I'm just getting bullied now, game. Oh, I thought he was gonna do his charge. Okay, I need some hearts. Okay, well, that just barely worked out for me. I'm feeling another ambush. Can she get hit? She can't. Cool. Alright, Weiss. Because I don't want to risk losing any more hearts. I'm on the last one right now. Wow, that is perfectly dodging him. See, he dodged this one. Is that gonna perfectly dodge this too? Well, it's hitting at least the Beowulf. That won't reach. Good to know. There we go. Gotta do some strategizing. Oh, and 2 hearts back? Oh, is it my birthday? Ow. Oh, I actually made it. Okay, let's go. Alright, get a skill point before that thing blows up in my face. And there's another ambush. Just barely got that. Alright, and I think that was the last one I needed. Okay, yep. Oh, okay. Was not expecting that. Okay, thanks. Please stay right there. Yeah, just keep on coming back. There you go. Okay. Was not expecting the lemurs. Yeah, now we got all 4 of the character-based achievements, so that's at least good. I went the wrong way. Okay, please do not charge at me. Actually, you can charge at me now. There we go. I don't know if... I think that's actually too low for it to keep Yang out of damage range, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Weiss. Do the Weiss now, y'all. I'm trying to adjust myself right now while this is going on. Trying to get some stretching in. And of course my chair sounds like it's also stretching. Oh, this is actually, I guess, the perfect angle now. Can hit him on the right and the Beowulf as well. Oh, and now he's gonna, the saber-toothed dude is gonna leave. Alright, perfect. We did it. No struggle. And we got ourselves a skill point. Let's go. Unless this is another rune. Oh, weapon tech. Oh, we needed this for Harriet. Perfect. Alright, I think we still have at least one more path we haven't taken. Ow. Sounds like we need Yang to break that open. Alright, what we got? I do not think we've got anything because I can't get up there. Alright, that'll be for another time then. I don't think there's any other paths. So I think we can go and leave. Nope, there's still other paths to take. That I clearly must have missed. That's fine. We'll be starting off early then. Getting some more money too. Oh, I actually needed that heart. Thank you. Oh, we got another ambush. Alright. Oh, you can actually not get damaged by them when they're in that state. That's good to know. Okay. Wow, okay, you are perfectly dodging that every time. Okay, dang it. Oh, we're still going? Wow, okay, got a triple kill right there. Let's go. Ah, dang it, I was really hoping you'd stay right there. I just need one more hit anyway. Oh, okay. Wow, that felt like that went way more smoother than the last couple of ambushes. Alright, this is probably another weapon part, right? Weapon tech. Alright, so that just leaves one more. Another ambush. Means we're on the right path at least. Okay, get spanked. Spanked by the sword. Alright. This is getting a bit crazy. A little hectic in here. Ow. Alright, this is probably the last one now. Okay. I wanted to try to get the progress towards the ranged, but probably gonna need to focus more on ranged-based characters. Oh, speaking of which, we have 2 skill points I haven't spent. One of which has to go to Yang. Well, that probably would have been better to have a few seconds ago. I guess we could just keep going down the line. So, next would be RWBY. And then here's the last weapon tech. There we go. Now we can leave. And now I can spend some of this money. We'll do that first, in case it does transfer us over. Extra heart, let's go. And then 3 skill points. I guess we'll get a revival ring. Revive ring. Sorry, I've got Persona on the mind. Say, you got 3 weapon tech scraps, haven't you? Yeah, we headed over to the dust mine you mentioned to search for them, and took you long enough. Alright, let me get a closer look at them. Gimme! Fantastic. This is just what we need. With these, we'll be able to write up that report right away and begin a thorough analysis. Gee, they really do look high tech, don't they? Well, I guess we'll have to find out more soon enough. In the meantime, thanks for the help.
Sure.
We were pleased to assist. Though, I have to admit, I would have been a lot quicker about it. Say what now? We are out here helping other Aesop's partners today, too. Cool off, Red. I didn't mean to get you all worked up. It's just that I see some room for improvement. It's your semblance. My semblance? Yeah, the way you dash around. I couldn't help but think how much further you could go if you posed a little more aerodynamic-like. Here, let me demonstrate how it works for me. And there you don't even get a demonstration. You'd think there would at least been like a quick, like, 10-second cutscene or something, but no. See? That's all there is to it.
Oh,
How about that? I really can be faster. I guess I owe you an apology. No, everyone says I need to be more patient. It's time I take that to heart. Really? No. Chop chop, there's more to do. Ruby's semblance pedal burst has been enhanced. Ruby can now speed dash further than before. Use it to access hard to reach areas. Like the ones I was trying to get before, but could not do so. Alright. Oh, now I could go there. I think there was a harder to reach area over at the summit, but I think like I said, I'm going to focus more on trying to get the story stuff done. Oh, there's crossed remains. I can do something here too. I think this is probably story related, so I want to actually check this out since it's got the exclamation. Okay, I meant to hit Y. I'm curious to see if I can find the location that they think I can find. Oh wow, that dash does go further. Alright. Hey, get back here. I want more money. More money. More money, sonny. Okay, I need more energy, not hearts right now. Nope, I didn't get that money. Money! Money! Okay, let's see if there's anything here. Nope. But now we can go back and get more grinding in. One lien at a time. Plus, at least the music here is good. This is a good fighting track. Well, I guess not so much fighting, but more of an exploration track. I think this is the path that leads to Penny, or it would have led to Penny again, but I guess she is in another location now. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself again. So we'll try left and see where this takes me. Now, I probably could actually reach that big barrel, but I'm not going to bother with that. I don't think that's overly necessary. I think I still need Weiss to get... Oh, wait, no, I can do this. Or is this the path I think I've already gone up this far before. Yeah, this is this one, okay. Yeah, let's go! Okay, all that money, I need to go back and get it. Okay, now I didn't make it. Oh boy. Oh boy, is this gonna be one of these times where it's like, oh, I made it, but now I'm not gonna be able to make it because of my skill level thinking I'm as good as I was, but I'm actually not. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. There we go. Okay, it took a couple of extra tries, but we're up here now. Ow. Oh, more money. Let's see what's over here. Weiss could use some assistance, thank you. Yeah, I figured. I was having a feeling it's like either this guy will get stuck or he will immediately run right up to me and like knock me out. I have a lot of skill points to spend. I don't even know where I got all these skill points from. Well, actually, I guess I did just buy a ton. Okay. I don't think that'll hit me. Yeah, I'm good. Ah, so that's like an alternative path to get through here. Gotcha. Okay. It's interesting. Let's see what's over here now. Okay, well, I've completely missed that. I just now remembered I'm also supposed to be trying to get the ranged attack. Hits him. just barely had enough. Woo! Ambush time. Yeah. Okay, I did not time that properly. Okay, I did not get that timing down. Okay, I don't know why I didn't get onto the ledge. Okay, hold on, I gotta... My hair is getting tied into the earbud wires. Don't you just hate it when really long things just get tangled up for no reason? They just... You just gotta like wiggly waggly and all the way through it and it's tying knots in there. It's like, how do you even do this? Okay. I think I'm good. Okay, I didn't think he was there. I didn't see him. I was kind of tunnel vision. Okay. Man, okay. Could you knock that off? Oh, cool, and more enemies. I need to get rid of this freaking lemur! Get out of here, Zaboomafoo! At least I got a heart back. Oh, cool. More of the saber-toothed tigers. Well, a saber-toothed tiger and a boar. I'm honestly surprised this is not hitting. Alright, well, you know what to do, Weiss. Man, when I can get Weiss's upgrade and I can get 2 of these, that'll be so helpful for moments like this. There we go. Alright, I hope this was something good. I mean, it probably is going to be one of the ancient artifacts or something. Yep. Now, there was another path I didn't take, so let's go and check that out. That just barely missed me. Okay, I think that's an upgrade for Yang later. Alright, so I think that's it for this location. Yeah. So that probably means that there's an ancient artifact in this location. That's probably what the exclamation marks are for. Wow, she got shredded. Dang it. I gotta get that timing better. I'm honestly surprised I was able to hit them. Okay, again, I need energy, not hearts. I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. What was that? Oh. Okay, that takes 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you take 3, the big guy takes 4, I think. At least from Blake. There we go. Okay, yeah. Alright, we figured out the math on the human enemies. At least for Blake, again. Yeah. Nope. 2. There we go. I'm trying to coordinate my jumps way better, but they are not doing great. I don't think there's anything up. No, there isn't. Woo! Yep, okay. Thankfully, I still had enough for... Okay! Ow! Alright, I had to kill him like that, because I have no energy. Oh, I can use the stick to switch? I didn't know that. Ah, and it's like the... Okay, so up is Ruby, right is Weiss, down is Blake, left is Yang. That's actually really convenient for wanting to quick switch to a character that I need really badly. Alright, slow and steady, as they say. Especially when they just kind of swap places. That worked out. I actually need a heart now, thank you. I hate the fact that they just randomly decide to run like that. I never know when they're going to do the run attack. Ow! Headshot. Did that actually kill it? Alright. Out of screen, I guess. Okay, I was gonna say I want to get down there. Ow. Okay, left or right? We'll try left first. Oh, it's a save. I'll gladly take a save right now. I haven't saved in a minute. Okay, that's quite the jump up. We'll try and see what's at the right. Okay, this is the thing that requires an upgrade for Yang later. Alright, left it was. And now that we know, we can continue. Oh. That was like a Looney Tunes level fall. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. That worked out. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to use the gun. I guess I must have hit him at some point. Oh, that stopped him. Okay, they're taking a bit more hits than they were before, so I need to be careful. Oh! Jeez, that scared me, him running up like that. Okay, could we knock it off, maybe? I guess not. I guess the grib just, we're gonna keep showing up. That's nice. Don't worry, when it comes back. Okay. Alright, that attack can just go through. Okay. I'm trying to focus on the cat, dude. Every cat lover ever. I am one of them. I love cats. Alright. Parkour. 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 Come on. Why are you flying? Oh, okay, didn't want to hit that. Glack, 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 glack. Alright, ambush. Let's go. Which means we're finally making some progress. Wow, that is a jump. Okay. Trying to get the kill enemies with the gun is way too difficult. It feels like. Okay. Could you stop running at me like that? I am in danger. Thankfully I have a revive ring, but oh my word, this is... I don't know what it is. Like, that charge just gets me every time. Okay, could you stop doing the charge? Doesn't help too that I'm like every time I move my arm I get caught on my cable. So that's always fun. Alright. We're playing the long game here now. Because every time I try to hit them, they just charge at me. And just doing this apparently is the best strat because they don't know what the heck to do. Even though those guys could literally just summon a rock and the girls could just Tommy gun at me like crazy. But they just don't know what to do. They're just so confused. Nice we had a fun little background battle music. Why did I slide? Okay. Okay, hold on. What happens if I do this? Yeah, no, okay, it didn't slide that time. Okay. Oh my word. Why was that the hardest fight? And we're still going. Cool. I really should just stop trying to get the gun achievement right now, because clearly it is not worth the effort. Not when I'm this far from a save point. Wow, that just... I love that those things auto-aim you. Such a nice mechanic. Oh my word, finally, the last artifact. Now, who needed the artifact again? I think it was Elm? Not Elm, Vine? In the cave? The ruins. This music kind of reminds me a bit of For the King. Okay, so that's 2 hits with the sword for them. It is really annoying that the gun, like the ammunition is tied to your aura. It's really annoying to deal with. Okay, so there are also 3 with where I'm at right now. Ow. Well. I've got to be getting close to the gun achievement at this point. Okay, that's out of my reach. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, there's Vine. Outstanding! You've recovered all 3 of the ancient artifacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sure wasn't easy either. These things have a way of getting around. They're beautiful to behold, aren't they? Oh, this one here tells the story of the origins of Remnant's Moon. Sure those aren't just squigglies and patterns? Wow, the brushstrokes on these stunning pieces depict the advent of dust for mankind. The advent of dust. I actually think that might be cat hair. Amazing! This etching down the middle represents the brotherly feud between the light and darkness gods. Isn't that cracked just because Ruby dropped it? I'll see to these are housed and preserved safely. One day when the heritage exhibit of Tumak runes can be opened to the public, these will surely be star attractions. Alright. I think that's everything then. Yep, that's everything. Alright, we can get back to main base. Back to the academy! I guess that's it for today's missions. You better hurry and report to Clover. You are a great help today for the Aesops. I think we're all ready to call it a day with these missions. Go talk to Clover and let him know. I'll bet the rest of the Aesops have wrapped up by now as well. Time to report back to Clover. The Aesops were fortunate to have the assistance of such a adept team of huntresses today. Gasp! I think he means us.
So,
With today's solo missions complete, we have been able to compile a wealth of important data. Analyzing these findings, it has become clear that there is an unusual threat. Unusual? What's unusual about it? Well, we're entirely in the dark about the motives. As you've no doubt been briefed before, the Mobile Communications Tower project, Amity Tower, is under construction not far from Atlas. It is a great priority for General Ironwood. If this is some orchestrated attack on the proceedings of that initiative, we'll need to act swiftly. What we do know is the Southern Dust Mines was briefly used as a facility to both train and arm a league of mercenaries. Mercenaries that now patrol the streets of Atlas, armed with cutting-edge Atlesian military technology. Military technology. Where have we heard that before?
Right.
So, the weapons used, that's the sort of technology that would come from Atlas. We may not know why, but who? Who could even get their hands on military technology and carry out such an operation? Maybe it was your dad. I'll have you know that I had to get the parts for my Marnister all by myself. He'll be the last one to arm anyone with costly weapons. Actually, we've stopped our search for the culprit. As luck would have it, a promising lead was found by none other than Lieutenant Harper. Alright, sounds like we were getting somewhere. Who do we need to pummel? Funny you should mention. I believe you're assigned to carry out the next course of action in our counter operation. Now, however, it is now in the hands of the lieutenant. She should be in General Ironwood's office now, so I'd like to encourage you to speak with her. In the meantime, the ASOPs will regroup and prepare for our next missions. Good work out there today. Sounds like it's not over yet, but thanks. One day, Tumak Ruins will be a location for all to appreciate. Today was a big step towards that goal. Team RWBY, just who I want to see. You successfully assisted the ASOPs today, or so I've heard. Yep, we're ready for whatever else you got, Lieutenant. Well, for starters, it's about that orb you wanted me to look into. We found several more of them. We still don't know their purpose, but as Thornmane's keen eye suspected, we're looking at a sophisticated military tech with dangerous potential. It's reasonable to believe it's all tied together with the advanced military technology discovered in the weaponry of those street goons. But where did it all come from? Of that, we remain uncertain. While Clover may believe it to be Arrowfell technology, I'd say that's a pretty wild supposition. I've never read that word in my life, even though I've played this game. Superstition? I don't know what that word is. But they said Arrowfell. Name of the game.
What?
What the heck's an Arrowfell? Oh, you don't know? Fort Arrowfell was a classified research facility run by the Atlas military to develop highly experimental weapons. Except, as General Ironwood can attest to, Arrowfell became defunct many years ago. And it was so securely sealed up that nobody could possibly enter. Arrowfell nonsense aside, someone has been able to get their hands on things they shouldn't. And we think we have a lead on the powerful figure responsible. Gasp! Weiss's dad! What? No. We believe Amancio Glass. Amancio? Oh no. Amancio Glass is behind it all, acquiring technology to outfit mercenaries for his own gain. Likely some kind of power play we are yet to fully understand.
What?
Wait, the Amancio Glass? Who's that? An Atlas Elite, mobster type. Has his fingers in all sorts of shady business. Speaking of my father, even he won't do business with Amancio Glass. And that's saying something. Our intelligence has been able to pinpoint the location Glass may be operating out of. Here, have a look. Team RWBY, this will be dangerous. Amancio's armed goons will be out in full force, but the mission stands. I'd like you to confront Mr. Glass directly and get answers about all of this. That's incredibly foolish. We're licensed huntresses now, but we never carelessly rush into. All right, we got this. Team RWBY is on the case. All right, well, I guess off we go. I guess we can talk to everybody, see if they have anything new to say. Okay, that's nothing new. Have you spoken with Lieutenant Harper in General Ironwood's office? She'll have the details on your next assignment. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is all stuff that I said before. Alright, we can just keep going. How am I doing on money? Because I could probably get another revive ring, right? Probably gonna need it. Ooh, this might actually be good to get. Get, one more. Just to be safe. Alright, now we can do this, because I'm pretty sure this leads to a boss fight. Every single time he just charges. I don't think the gun achievement tracks, so. Okay, could the Grim knock it off? The Grim just showing up there was not a nice addition. Okay, there we go. That was at least doable. Oops, that's a skill point. Indeed it is. Who's next? It is Weiss. Now we can keep moving. I didn't even notice the Grim. Okay. Why? Oh, there was a second one. She multiplied. Oh, a save point. Thank you. Desperately need one of these. And away I go. You're Monsieur Glass.
And you're the so-called huntresses who have been sniffing around my operation. Why, you're nothing but a bunch of children. Even Ironwood's Aesops know better than to intrude on my affairs.
You've been dealing in experimental military technology, and we want answers on exactly what you're up to.
Is that?
Oh,
Is that one of the Schnee daughters I see? Girl, you'd better run back to Daddy. You do not want to get mixed up in this.
too late. We're here together to get some answers, one way or another. Do you mean to say you wish to battle? Huh. Don't you all know who I am? What I am capable of? I mean, no, not really. Bad stuff, I'd assume.
Never mind. Let's finish this right here.
Well, this is awkward.
So, should we go after him? Not another giant mech thing!
Well, here we go. Mech time. Wait, can I get up this? I can. Oh, okay. Again, Blake is just being super overpowered right now. Okay, so that even up there, that fire would hit me. Okay, I think that I would need Ruby for. There wasn't even anything there! What do you mean? Oh, you can actually hide under this. Okay, I did not know that. Kind of weird that this guy doesn't have a health bar for a boss fight, but then again, I guess the Grim from the previous boss didn't have a health bar either. Ow. Alright, come on. There we go. That's a very threatening voice line you got there, pal. I want my mommy. Oh, okay. Nope, alright. Got him. Unless we get a phase 2. I don't remember if we have one in this. Enough! Stop, stop, stop! You've gone and completely demolished the glass cannon Mark II. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just promise you'll leave here. Tell us everything about the orbs right now, mister. Orbs? Is there an orb? You want to get wrecked again? No! Please! Wait! I remember what you mean now. Those things are used as bait. Bait for Grimm. The contents inside attract them from all around. What? Impossible. Everybody knows only negative emotions can attract Grimm. What are you putting in those things? Me? Nothing. I'm just a pawn in the pipeline, you see.
What?
Pipeline? Well, who would want to attract Grimm anyway? My sources are anonymous clients who operate under code names. Even if I wanted to tell you, I don't know exactly where it comes from or who it goes to. If they've got the cash, my connections move the units, understand? And then my loyal crew takes to the streets and makes sure the job gets done swiftly. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I'm not satisfied, but I'm also tired of talking to you, so that'll do. For now. If we need any more answers, you better believe we'll be back. Yeah. We did it! Another chapter done. Chapter 3. Hold on, let me get closer. Chapter 3. Playing with emotions. There we go.
General Ironwood?
Our newest huntresses. Thank you for coming. Lieutenant Colonel Harper was just filling me in on what you discovered in Atlas.
We believe Amancio Glass has an accomplice in the military who is supplying Atlesian weaponry to his operation.
What about the orbs? Are those from Arrowfell, like you said?
We don't know where those came from yet.
But we know what they do and how they do it.
Team, you've met Branthorn Maine.
Of course. We met in Essen. We know the orbs can attract Grimm.
Do you know how they work?
Dr. Polendina said he thinks the orbs are containers.
For emotions. Raw emotions that draw Grimm. But that's not possible.
For one man, it is possible.
Amancio Glass?
No. Glass is just a distributor.
Hanlon Fifestone, Mantle's most celebrated Union leader.
How does he do it?
It's his semblance. He can extract pure emotion, and these orbs can contain it.
Which means that...
Fivestone is using the orbs to incite Grimm.
It could be his plan to instigate an attack on Amity Tower.
We can't let that happen. Go to Mantle, find Fivestone, and stop him.
We'll check it out. Don't worry, sir.
Mantle is quite the city. Compared to Essen, it's sprawling and densely packed with citizens. That's right, Fifestone can't be tracked down so easily there. And if I may say so outright, unlike Atlas, the conditions there are unfortunate, really. But you can't really avoid but you can't really avoid that You really can't alright, take 7 at this point. But you can't really avoid the rough spots and consider the search thorough, can you? You'll just have to do your best, Team RWBY. A place to start might be the Mantle City streets. Allow me to show you.
Right.
Alright. We'll start out by searching there first. Thanks. It's been a long time since I stood in these hollowed halls. But of course, it was my expertise. There we go. But of course, it was my expertise on the matter by which Ironwood summoned me back for this visit. That said, my purpose still lies in defending the common people of Solitas as their lead guardian.
Team.
You'll need to head to Mantle, track down Five Stone's whereabouts, and put a stop to his operations.
So,
While I was away, it sounds like you took well to your first mission. I'm pleased to know I can rely on my new huntresses so readily. But the responsibilities have only just begun. If the Amity Tower project is truly at risk, there may be many battles ahead. Alright, and away we go. Although I don't know if it's saved. I don't know when it saves. Oh, it's saving right now. Alright. But yeah, since we got a new chapter done, I think that's a good place to call it. I know, like, these streams tend to be kind of short, but I kind of like short and sweet. I don't think they'll all be short. I think for this game, I'm just kind of doing it chapter by chapter. I think that kind of fits pretty well. Plus, I am getting pretty hungry, and it is pretty warm out right now. It is currently 24 degrees Celsius, and I am getting uncomfortable. So, I will go ahead and say my goodbyes now. Switch on over. So, YouTube, Twitch, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you want to watch me live, of course, you know you can always do so. Just go and look for Echoes ND on Twitch. You'll find me there at all times. And by all times, I mean whenever I'm streaming anytime past, like, whenever I'm streaming. My schedule is usually updated weekly on Twitter, so you can follow me there at DN Echoes. Jeez Louise. Trying to do that in reverse has completely messed my brain up, but yeah, this is a pretty good day today. We got a good amount of progress done, I feel like anyway. And I think there's only like 6 chapters in this game, so, you know. At least we'll have this ready for us. And tomorrow we'll be starting up Pokemon, which I'm expecting that to be a lot longer of a stream. So, look forward to that, I guess. But that's going to do it for me. You all have yourselves a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.